Hello, my name is Kamini Desai. I've spent the last 25 years helping people master the inner dimension of their lives so that they can really live the human experience better. We've all learned about meditation. We know that we should do it, but it's hard, isn't it, sometimes? The knees hurt, the back hurts, the neck hurts. We get so wrapped up in trying to do the meditation that we don't actually get to being. Yoga Nidra is a sleep-based meditation technique, which is really based on the biology of your own body. You don't have to learn how to go to sleep, your body knows how to do it. So what we are doing in Yoga Nidra is we are emptying progressively the contents of the mind by moving down through progressive brainwave states where there are naturally less and less thoughts. So you know that every night when you fall asleep, there's one thing that you have to do: let go of your thoughts. And if that doesn't happen, you won't fall asleep. That's insomnia, right? So what Yoga Nidra does is it takes me to that place where the container is empty, where the mind is empty, but by taking me through a process of quieting the brain waves, just as I do in sleep. And the beauty of this is that it's effortless. You don't have to try because the body already knows how to do it. And what you'll find is that from the very first time you practice Yoga Nidra, you will be able to enter profoundly deep states of consciousness, just the same as deep, experienced meditators will be able to do. So Yoga Nidra is comprised of a series of body, breath, and awareness techniques, which are designed to help you drop from the thinking mind, via the feeling body, to feel the energy in your body, and to use that feeling in the body, the sensation in your body, to slide into the state of being. It happens effortlessly. You don't have to try to be aware. As in classic meditation, you are resting as awareness itself. The value of learning to rest as awareness itself is that when you come back to the waking state, you're taking with you the ability to notice the thoughts, notice the feelings, notice the struggle, notice the reaction moving through awareness rather than being so caught up and dragged in them, rather than being so caught and dragged around by them. So what you'll see is that by learning to step back from the contents, you can choose to engage a thought, you can choose to engage an impulse or a craving or a habit, but you also have the space to go, you know what? Not now. I'm not going to do that ice cream now. I'm going to choose tea. I'm going to choose not to give it back to that person just the way they gave it to me. I'm going to take a breath instead. It will give you the space to choose your responses to life rather than being an automatic reaction, automatically driven by the impulses and thoughts of your mind and emotions. One of the things that's really unique to Yoga Nidra is the use of intention. And if you think about it, in meditation, classic meditation, you are going to the subtlest states of being, but we don't do anything with it. In Yoga Nidra, we go to the subtlest states of being, but we use that as a place to make very, very subtle shifts from the subtle states of being. The yogis believe that what you see outside in your body, but also around you, is simply the external manifestation of the internal states of being that you hold. So if you want to change the outside, you need to go to the internal subtlest states. Don't look at the symptoms, go to the cause. In Yoga Nidra, you have the opportunity to enter into these very, very subtle states where the formless moves into the form. And it's from that place, at the root place, where you can make changes into the external parts of your lives. Don't go to the external, obvious symptoms, go to the root. What I want you to consider is that for most of us, the stresses that we experience today are more mental than physical. It's not that an actual tiger is walking into the room to attack us. It's more the mental tigers that we fear will attack us, that we imagine are attacking us. The problem with an imaginary tiger is that we can keep it around forever, as long as we choose, or as long as those fears choose to hang around. Our body was actually only designed to be in the highest stress rates, in the highest fight or flight response for 60 to 90 seconds at a time. But imagine what a mind that has us, a stressful mind, does to that. We're not stressed for 60 to 90 seconds. We can be stressed for months, days, years. Right? So what we want to do is to learn how to do two things. We need to learn how to manage the psychological aspect of our stress, those tigers that never leave the room. And we need to learn how to restore the excess tension that has been built up in the body and rebalance it with relaxation. It's said that 45 minutes of Yoga Nidra is as restorative as 3 hours of sleep. Imagine what your body could do if it could replenish itself, revitalize itself. Not only restoring the excess tension or rebalancing that excess tension in the body, but also helping you disengage from those stress-producing thoughts that, let's face it, can really drive us crazy. The last metaphor that I'll leave you with, the last thought I will leave you with, is that we could work with the individual symptoms of overstress one at a time. We could work with too much work. We could work with demands with the kids. We could work with not being able to sleep well or digestive issues. And we could try to resolve each one of these one at a time. Or you can go to the single root that's the cause of all these issues. And the cause is more tension than the body can balance. The cause is an overactive mind that has us rather than us having it. If we can work with the root of these issues, we can immediately begin to dissolve the effect of all of these things on us simultaneously. That is what Yoga Nidra is designed to do. Work at the root and change the whole plant rather than trying to change each leaf individually.